Good up.
This is Channel 253.
On this episode of the Grit and Grain Podcast.
There's no way aliens come to our planet with like superior technology and be like, we'd like to try your beer. Like,
I know.
They're going to be jamming their beer like up our you-know-whats.
Butt bonging it.
I would like for the record to say that like Bethany said that.
There's another first on the podcast right there.
Butt bong was not something
The aliens
that I
came here
said.
to boof barley wine. That's 100% what they did.
I already see the real.
Right. Hold my legs. Let's do this.
Hold my legs.
Stunt Eric.
Channel 253 is member supported. I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I hope you will show your support by going to channel253.com/membership and join. Thank you.
Welcome to the Grit and Grain Podcast, where we explore and celebrate the craft beer industry, community, and history in Tacoma, Washington, and surrounding Pacific Northwest areas. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's get to it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Grit and Grain Podcast, coming to you guys from Peaks and Pints in Tacoma, Washington.
Fuck yes! Oh, yes! Oh, fuck yes!
My name is Matt McLaren. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm here as always with Ron Swarner.
Hello!
How's it going, Ron?
I have questions.
We all have questions.
Oh, okay.
And no answers.
Not yet.
Let's make that the podcast.
The whole thing? Yeah, totally.
Okay.
Fun.
Right on. Our resident pro brewer and line cleaner, Bethany Carlson's on the mic. What's up, Bethany?
What's up? Not much. I have answers.
Good.
Awesome.
We should all have questions. We should all have answers.
Hopefully.
Doug's on the mic as well. Phaedria's also hanging out. I hope you guys will swap back and forth.
Yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
yeah.
We'll swing it around. Like we do.
God damn it.
I better drink this fast.
Yeah.
That's
why
not
they're
a double.
at a table.
I know. You would think it's a double, but it's not.
Yeah.
It should be.
It'll sound like it.
This is a double.
God damn it, dude. That's pretty good.
All right. Now,
So yeah, we this episode's going to be, I don't know, I guess different than other episodes. Yeah, we're going to just see what
that
fucking
begs the
happens.
question right there.
Yeah. So we've like talked for a while about like everything's pretty loose on this podcast, obviously, but there are like questions that we would love answers from a lot of people that we have on the podcast. And they're like questions that we've kind of collected from suggestions for people over time, and then also just put together ourselves. So we're going to field test some lightning round questions for the next hour and see how much we can embarrass ourselves. So we're gonna find out, and we have a guest to do it. Actually, this is probably long overdue. Ron,
sure.
who
Yes.
are we talking to today?
We're talking to Erik Dahlin of the Odom Corporation, formerly of Northwest Beverages, formerly of Marine View Beverage, formerly of Duke's.
Hi, Eric.
Yay! Marine View
Hello, it's very nice to be here.
and Duke's.
How are you?
Yeah.
Right, wait, what?
Jump in.
Am I doing this right? Over.
Yeah, that's the move.
What are you drinking, Eric?
I'm drinking one of the Speedway Stout variants. The
Grand Prix is in
Grand
the
Prix,
house.
yeah, absolutely.
It's on the
it's
flight
delightful.
tonight, too.
Yeah.
And it's 12%, so we'll see how long we
Pecan
can
pie.
last with this seat that has no back on it. So,
They're all pie stouts.
Good luck.
This one's the
We'll record
pecan,
till we fall off.
right? Pecan?
Our chairs.
Chocolate pecan.
Chocolate pecan.
Yeah,
and it is delightful.
it is.
Is it?
So make your way down to
want-
Pete's and Pints and grab yourself a pint. Let us know
Unless
what
it's
they know.
gone. Yeah, go fast.
Yes.
Go fast.
Yeah.
I'll be testing out different radio voices, just so everybody knows.
That's perfectly fine.
So chocolatey.
Every answer to every question can have a different radio voice from Dahlin.
No problem.
Ron, you have something lighter in front of you also.
I have the Saison of DuPont.
It's
Really, really.
Doug's
As
empty.
opposed
It's a lot of my
As
answers.
opposed to the Saison of Stilicum, which is not as good.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What did you have?
Camp Covos, the Dunkel, which is lovely.
Dunkel.
Technically, it's a
Oh, it's a
dunkel.
Dunkel.
I let
think
your
it was
joke
a Dunkel.
ride.
Yeah,
It was
I had
funny.
that. It was good.
Thank you. It's a Dunkel, not a Dunkel.
Fuck that whole joke up.
Yeah, I did.
It's all right. What are you drinking, Bethany?
Typical.
Single Hill Western Front West Coast IPA. Eclipse Citra Mosaic.
Lovely.
Lovely.
I'm drinking water because I'm being a baby.
Sorry, I wasn't gonna ask you.
Have been
Because your
nursing a
head's
headache.
gonna explode.
Because my head is going to explode.
I have the beer. Is it the beer to guard, right? Ron, on number 11, beer to guard. Is
Yes.
that what it is?
Ale song.
Ale song.
Barrel aged. in
Ale
fact.
song makes
It's
a beer
delicious. Yes,
Barrel
and it's
aged.
quite lovely.
Damn, dude.
I
Yeah.
highly recommend it.
All right. Well, I might be grabbing a beer on the break.
There you
Matt, no NA beers when you're not drinking.
I might. I don't usually, but I might. Like, on fucking Self Care just released probably the best NA beer I have ever had. Their Cryo Freak Flag.
Yeah, I brought it in.
My fucking God.
Came in today.
You have
It
it?
was-
Yeah, Ron's got it.
We'll grab one at halftime.
Can we do that actually?
Sure.
I would
Time.
love that.
I still think that we need to do like an NA promo where we can get beer bongs and flip cup and like chugging contests, shotgunning contests with NA beers because you can literally drink as many as you fucking want.
Yeah.
You know,
That is true.
you can just get out
Carbonation
there.
explodes
Imagine
you.
taking a 2-story fucking beer bong of some NA beer on the roof, on like into the
Right.
into the fucking street.
Yeah.
Like at the fraternities.
Like yeah, exactly. Right on 26. Like fuck it.
Everyone's just being responsible the whole time. Like,
Exactly.
coherent
right.
the whole time.
Exactly. What the cops gonna do? Tell you to stop?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cops.
Public what?
Yeah.
Nerds.
You want some?
Okay.
So, Matt, before we begin, what is wrong with you?
What's wrong with me?
Yeah.
Because I'm not drinking a beer.
Yeah. Is there, yeah.
No, I had like
Cancer?
a gnarly headache yesterday that Arena was pretty sure was like a cluster headache, which I had never heard before. But you can get them from like having stuffed sinuses, stress, and alcohol consumption. And I checked all 3 of those boxes yesterday. So
Did you check
cluster.
one more than the other?
What about withdrawal?
dude, I know. That's right. I had 2 beers
Sometimes
yesterday,
it helps.
and my head just, like,
Poisoning?
dude, and it was only on like
Was it
this
dirty draft
side.
lines? Dirty
It
draft
might have been
lines?
dirty draft lines.
Could be.
No, it wasn't dirty draft lines.
No, I was out of a can. Okay.
But yeah, that's why I'm not drinking a beer at the moment. But I do want some self care now on the break. Now that we started talking about it. Okay, so the only questions you guys have heard us repeat over and over really are like fuck up stories, and then occasionally we'll harken back to Sean Jackson's question of like, what's your gateway beer? And that's great, but there's definitely like other questions that people have really good answers for that I think if we asked the same question to a bunch of different guests, they would probably provoke some thought and some discussion. And so we're going to run through some of those. And we're going to get all of our answers first just to see how it goes.
Full disclaimer: I'm not here for good ansers. Like I'm.
Oh, neither
Sure.
are-
Yeah,
neither are we.
I'm pretty sure I didn't get the phone call for good answers.
Yeah. This is mostly a see what happens type of shit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Honest answer.
Honest answers.
Yeah, I don't think I'm here for that either.
I have a reputation.
Entertaining lies.
I think they're called romantic
I've
truths.
been advised by counsel to be pretty selective.
So Sean, okay, I will ask you Sean's question though. Your gateway beer.
Me?
What was your gateway beer?
Like, I had 2 gateway beers.
Okay.
So number 1 was Rainier Light that I would steal out of my dad's fridge. The cool, like, black and red and white cans.
I remember that.
So I would steal those. And then the first craft beer that I've ever remember tasted was also stolen out of said fridge, which was Henry's Private Reserve.
Oh.
And hated it at the time, obviously. And then, but the first real craft beer that I remember, like, holy shit, this is awesome,
Yeah.
was Black Butte Porter.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
good
so,
answer.
because I liked coffee, I liked roasty toasty, I liked all that stuff, and I didn't have any concept of a beer being that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, because beer was just beer, right? You know what I mean? Uncle Carl drank Oli, my dad drank Rainier, like that was the
Right.
shit we grew up with. And then my mom would drink this weird, shit called Henry's, you know what I mean? So that's all I knew. So, but Black Butte Porter was definitely like a game changer for sure. for
Yeah.
me. So,
That's come up. I think.
couple
It
of
has,
times
for
Yeah,
sure.
for
Yeah,
me,
it's awesome.
For me, for 2.
Yeah.
I second it.
Oh, yeah.
twins.
With Merhef too, also.
Oh, yeah.
Was
my
my other
so much.
one,
Yeah,
but-
not so much I didn't get into Hefs until a little bit later, but
Which is funny because it seems like Hef is like the next step after like Rainier Light. You're like, Hef has to be like a speed bump between that and a Blackview Porter. But
Yeah, well, I had a unique job situation. So, like, I jumped from, like, craft-wise, I jumped from stealing the Henry's PR, tasting the Blackview Porter, and be like, oh my God, this is amazing, to getting just ungodly amounts of free, like, Burt Grant's and Pete's Wicked, because I worked at a baseball park locally.
that would do it.
Cheney Stadium, you know what I mean? So we somehow be able to sneak ourselves a couple of samples.
Yeah. Bird
Young kids.
Bird had a pretty good porter too.
Yeah.
It was perfect. in
Fun
fact.
story. We used to have a Burt Grant cardboard cutout that we would keep at at our little, like, single dude kind of, not really a frat house, but single house.
Sure.
And so when people would come over the house, you would have to take pictures with Burt, like hammered or not. I must have like 30 pictures of people with Burt Grant in weird situations. You know what I mean? Like
That's
that
awesome.
stuff. So,
So many
Makes
kills.
fun stuff.
So many kills.
Yeah, for sure.
Good stuff.
Killian's Red was mine.
Yeah, we went through.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, that's the
Killian's
one that
Red.
just launched me into Red Hook and Green Label and all that.
Bethany's was Widmer, Phaedra.
I was like the Belgian.
That's right.
Like the Blanche de Chambly and stuff like that was kind of.
Started
Swanky.
fancy.
Seriously, just fucking.
Do we need a higher
straight to
ceiling
the
so you
top
can put your
shelf.
pinky even
Was this
higher?
was this when you were on Queen Anne?
No, this was here in Tacoma. I didn't start doing craft beer until I was back down here in Tacoma.
Okay.
Up in Seattle, I was not. I was drinking like kamikazes at the Down Under and
Oh,
stuff like
nice.
that. So no, I was not doing beer up there.
Sorry, I bumped into you that
I
night.
know, right? Exactly.
Love that visual.
Love that bar.
Phaedra.
It's great. It was a great spot.
It was a great spot.
Yeah.
Doug, you were on like imports and everything early on,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I was at the Central. A band used to play the Central, and they had Bass on tap, and then they
Yeah.
got Red. Then they got Red Hook on tap. But I went to college. There was a convenience mart right outside of campus at the Evergreen State College. You could be 14 and buy beer, and they had a great import selection. And Sam Smith was my jam. Now.
Yeah, that's
so
dynamite.
So you know, the nut brown ale, the oatmeal stout, the porter, Teddy's porter.
yeah.
Still benchmarks of all
They
of those.
are. They're
styles.
all great.
Just absolutely
Yeah.
timeless.
Yeah. Their beers are fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Matt, what was yours again?
Mine was Harmon's. Like, it's probably a mix, but like my first job was at the Harmon, so like, you know, you guys have heard me talk about that. But I used to shovel grain for Mike Davis like every Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, so
I
that
should
was
probably listen to this fucking thing once in a while.
yeah, dude. That was my first job when I was 14. You can in
Puget Sound
Washington-
Porter, right?
Well, so kind of. He did a variant called the Puget Creek Porter.
Okay.
Because they were raising money for the Puget Creek Restoration Society, which was also officed downtown off of Market. But their most regular was one of the proprietors of that particular nonprofit, and he drank that beer all the time. It was a vanilla porter. So it was like that was the beer where I was like, this is the best tasting beer I've ever tried. I had tried Harmon's Blonde and their Berry Wheat really early, which was like, that's a GABF medal winning beer back in like the 90s. So I tried that like long before I was old enough to like appreciate it. And they're fine. They're like pretty inoffensive beers. But the vanilla porter, I was like, holy shit, this is great. And then I really didn't do any craft beer or anything until a bit later. And
Until you got your level 3.
yeah. Until I was an advanced chicharron. But I went to the to Red Hot's Men's Room Red release when they first got it, and I think I was 21 maybe, or no, I was like 22.
How was that party?
I fucking hated it. I hated that beer so much.
Small space, right?
It was when they were still really. It was like
Yeah.
right after they had opened.
Yeah. I love that place.
Yeah.
You could get Sam Adams Light and play pinball. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
right.
dude, money.
The
Highlights.
space was awesome, and I went back constantly because they were still serving Italian beef sandwiches like regularly. So I like that was the move, like go get an Italian beef, and then I usually wouldn't hang. I would like go take it somewhere and eat because I wasn't drinking a ton of beer. And the one time that I sat down and had a beer there was Men's Room Red, which is just like malty and like super bitter and crazy. And I was like, this fucking sucks. Like I don't even want to finish this. And then I kind of got back into it a little bit later, especially after getting a job at Bevmo. It was like when I started drinking more craft at the time. But it was like it was an easy callback to like falling in love with it after trying the stuff that I tried at the Harmon when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I wasn't knocking Red Hot. I was knocking Men's Room.
Just to clarify.
And it's not a red anymore, right? It's an IPA.
IPA made
And
by
it
Black
still
Raven.
exists?
Yeah.
Made by Black Raven, and they raise a ton of money for the Fisher House, which is a really cool.
For JBM.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
really cool program for
Yeah.
helping out military families and things like that too.
Awesome.
So,
Yeah.
running into some of those men's room guys when they were selling the red, you know, because like they'll never tell you this, but they didn't really like the red either.
Yeah.
They would drink Miller Lite, and I know that because I sold a lot of Miller Lite
Sure.
you know what I mean, at a lot of these same events that they were at, but it raised a ton of money, and
It's always been the case with Men's Room?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Still raising a ton of money, but now it's an IPA, and they have some variants too, like a Ola Days Porter and Pilsner and some other things
Yeah.
too. So,
Black Raven's brewing everything these days.
they're a nice
Including Boundary Bay.
big, huge brewery up there. So.
That's true.
I should also say I didn't like Men's Room because I was very underdeveloped in my taste in beer. It actually wasn't bad, but it was just me being like a child and being like, this doesn't taste anything like what I thought it
Yeah, I
would.
want some Dino Nuggets.
Yeah, oh, yeah, exactly. That was totally Dino Nuggies palate, like of me, 100%.
And I prefer KCOK.
Oh my gosh.
Nice pull.
What you got next?
All right. So here's one. So any professor of English will have like a required reading materials list, or a professor of film might have like a movies list. If you were a professor of beer, what would be your required drinking list?
Are you staring at me like I'm going to answer this first?
Bethany can go first if you need time to think.
I would love that.
Radical Brewing, Randy Mosher.
What?
Wow.
Nobody knows what it is. Nobody
That's a
knows.
book.
That's a, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's a
almost
book.
brought it. I wasn't sure you were
I
going to ask
wasn't
that
looking for
question. I almost
required
brought
reading.
it.
You weren't looking for reading, right?
I wasn't looking for reading list. I was looking
Oh.
for like beer list. Like what beer would you
have that beer.
That's a great
That's a
book,
great
by the way.
I didn't even listen to the rest of Wait, can you
like, I have a
repeat the
book.
question?
That beer's on my bookshelf.
If you're a professor of beer,
Sorry, guys.
what would be your required drinking list?
Just fucking read Michael Jackson front to back and think,
Yeah, if you had to
Yeah.
pick, like, if you had to pick like 3 beers that, like, you know, either were benchmarks for the style, revolutionary in some way, or like students of a beer course would get the most value out of, what beers would you suggest?
Currently,
What's the yes? What do you mean currently? Like,
what are you going to pull it out of your purse, Mary Poppins? From
I know.
I don't know. Somebody else go. Someone else take it. I gotta think.
Ron, do you have something written down?
I do.
Okay.
Pilsner
Okay.
Urquell.
Nerd.
Okay, great answer.
Great answer.
It teaches malt texture, saws hop nobility, decoction history, and why Czech brewing is so much more choreography as chemistry.
Did you AI that?
I was going to say, fucking Ron GPT over here. Just,
I'm kidding.
Ron would
I'm
never.
kidding. I know Ron does not do that. I'm
And
kidding.
I would pour it out
Kidding.
of a Luker faucet, and I would put it in a, how do you say that, Kriegel mug?
I think it's
Yeah. And then I would wear dark jeans, boots that I can go into the cellar, a faded, slightly oversized button-down jacket, and that's it.
Okay.
And then I would teach class.
That's it. Yeah. That's a great
Wait,
answer.
are there corduroy patches on your jacket?
No, they
Okay,
don't do
just
that over
checking.
there.
All right. Wasn't sure.
I feel like any beer that's like so like Black Butte to me is probably a good answer to this too, because for like 20 years, nothing really eclipsed it in terms of like just being the best example of like an American porter. So that is like, you know, any beer that you might consider a benchmark of the style is probably the answer to this.
right.
it's
Like
like-
you take just look at the BJCP list and just be like, start picking shit off of
Which
it.
you could totally
know what I
do.
mean? Like,
Saison DuPont.
My answer would probably be like
Yeah.
Saison DuPont. I
Would
think
like
it's-
Sierra Nevada's like Green Label or something be like pale or no?
I would put that on there
For
too.
sure. I mean, that was, you know,
yeah,
besides, they started with the stout, but
that's
besides,
a game-changing
one of the
beer.
first.
Fucking like desert island beer for sure for
Yeah.
me. Like that's an amazing beer. But maybe that's what it is, because like you pick stuff that's going to be just incredibly like influential
Right.
and nuanced and like just not necessarily true to style because it would be there for fucking ever,
Right.
But like things that are like truly game changing.
Sure.
So I would imagine that like something like Green Label Pale because of the history and
Anchor
the
Steam.
taste, like all that stuff,
What
right?
about a Guinness?
Anchor Steam would be on this
Guinness,
for me.
Guinness, like again for being like a nitro option, an amazingly game changing like fucking beer.
Yeah.
Also, a beer that's maybe most famously influenced by like the actual area that it's. I mean, like Pilsner Quell's like this too.
It's an OG.
It is an OG, but like Guinness, I mean, they started making darker beers because of like the actual water, and they needed like the slight acidity that comes from dark malt to like balance that out, and so that's where Guinness comes from. So the Guinness is a good answer for a ton of reasons, but like that's also a ubiquitous example of how the region influences the actual styles that get produced.
I think it's a loaded question because, like, as a professor, you're like teaching a class over like a quarter, so like you're gonna have more than one or two or three fucking
Yeah, you
beers to
have
talk
10.
about, right? Yeah, or more.
And that's what I used
than
to-
to talk about.
101 class, or is it a graduate class?
Well, if it's McLaren, it's like 206.
No, it's a 101. Yeah, okay, that's a better question.
Yeah.
If you're teaching beer 101,
Well,
Yes, like I sat in a coffee cupping fucking class in this room with Matt, like however many years ago that was. I'm like, holy shit, this guy knows more about like tasting things than I'll ever fucking know.
Coffee cupping?
I drank
we did.
101
Don't make it weird, yeah, coffee cupping.
Pilsner Urquell's at Doyle's back
Right.
in the day. It was always on tap.
Yeah, I think that like I would probably want to expose like nuance, like no joke, strip all the weird shit away. Everybody tries Steel Reserve versus Mickey's versus some other shit, and then you try to pull the nuance, right? Well, because again, you might be able to pull flaws out of the green glass of Mickey's, right? You might be able to pull like sweetness out of this fucking bullshit malt liquor,
heavy alcohols.
Yeah.
And then how do you get there to make said, you know what I mean, like alcohol content,
Sure.
you know what I mean, this, that, and the other, like what does that heat do? Like, I don't know, that could be a fun little twist, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not the adjunct bullshit like Steel Reserve Pineapple or any of that jazz, but like, I'm talking like the OG, like 800
Bush
hours.
Light Peach. There is a Bush Light Peach.
I'm aware of said thing, yes.
Got a little throw up on my mouth.
Bush Light Peach is actually the character I use in fucking Mario Kart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just fucking
That's my
crush
gamer
it.
tag on my
totally.
Switch.
Hashtag Bush Light Peach. I'm not fucking worried about it. I could have got a lot more weird. So
Yeah,
you're
I was
welcome,
also
everybody.
holding back some weird.
Just keep the
comments.
joke going until there's only one person laughing. that's the best kind of humor.
Move. Yeah. Usually I'm the only one laughing, so this is great. I'm having a good time.
All right, so
Probably
on,
one more question.
on
here
this
before break.
question, I'm going to write down, give to guest ahead of time.
Oh yeah, I think there's just a lot of context within that question.
But okay, beer 101 class is
Yeah.
a good signifier for
There you
this.
go.
Like these are people who are trying to learn for the first time. How do you demonstrate like the achievements of the industry?
But this is also akin to like aliens come down. You're going to give them 3 beers. What do you give them? 2, isn't it? Sort of.
Question. I think it could
Is
be
it?
potentially
Yeah.
the
I don't think it's the same question.
No?
Like,
I don't know.
Definitely a different.
I totally have
Well, they're fucking aliens, I guess.
Wait, who?
please
Aliens.
explain, differentiate.
We're not even sure aliens can process alcohol like in this capacity.
Their systems might not be able to handle it.
That's what Ron's ChatGPT told me.
Right?
All right, that's a harder question, but I'll save it.
I like how none of us really answered it.
Here's a-
That's awesome.
No,
I
you
didn't
guys
know.
are good.
I
Okay,
said the
first of all,
wrong
Ron
thing
answered it very
altogether.
well.
Lucre.
Fucking
Pilsner Urquell.
right.
Boots.
There was some answers.
Guinness.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
If you could erase your memory
Yes.
and try any beer for the first time again, what would it be?
Probably a couple different ones. Guinness would be on that list because again, like the idea of nitro blew my fucking mind of
Sure.
having small bubbles and creamy. Like I had no idea that that's how beer could like interact.
Yeah.
You know. But I think that I would want to pull like a real like a rabbit out of the hat, like time machine, you know, where like I could go back and try something like Burt Grant for the first time. Try something Anchor Steam, or try something maybe that's like antiquated now or doesn't exist. You know what I mean? To try for the first time, to go back to knowing now what I know, palate being a little bit different, being a little bit more savvy and smarter about process and historical prominence, like it might be kind of cool to try something historical that's never existed before. You know,
You actually answered another question that we have with that one. But that's okay.
crushing it. High score. Did I win?
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
10 out of 10.
Thank you. Yes.
Do you have one for this, Ron?
I do Orval. Because when I first taste it, it's not, oh, this is delicious. I go, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. Dude, Orval's a great fucking
Orval's a
answer.
perfect
Yeah.
beer. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's an
There's
everything beer.
so
It's a
many
But
good
it's so unexpected.
Yeah.
Especially if you've tried other Trappist stuff before Orval, it feels like an
So
absolute
I will tell you, so
curveball.
going there, like you go there and like they're like, it's incredibly cathartically like sincere, this place. And they have scars on the wall from like the fucking French Revolution of like where this library burnt down and all this stuff. But it was one of the quietest, they let us go inside and inside the grounds. And it was the quietest place I've ever been, save for Joshua Tree at 120 degrees because even the bugs weren't fucking out that day.
Okay.
But we go in, and it is so incredibly quiet. There's cats, there's monks riding bikes, but everything seems to be magically fucking silent. You know what I mean?
Everything's on mute.
Orval is a really fucking cool.
It's a
beer.
conversational beer.
Well, and it's got the Brett in there, so like it's the best food fucking beer
Yeah.
on the planet. Like, get out of here, dude. That shit's amazing.
Can we open some of that now too?
I know.
Yeah,
Is it
It's
break
so
time?
fuck.
Ooh.
I'm grabbing one of those.
That
No
would be
joke.
great.
Like,
All right.
Yeah.
I'm grabbing one of those on the break for sure.
Yeah, if you've had Trappist beer and you haven't tried Orval, I feel like it is.
And that was at the convenience store in college. They
That's
had
crazy.
They did. I mean,
That's so cool.
They had it nuts. I mean, I drank them all.
Yeah.
You know, it was a very formative experience.
100%. This
Yes.
is,
Oh, yeah.
this is
Oh,
Finkel's
yeah.
responsibility
For sure.
So-
for us having access
Absolutely,
to
you thank him for that.
this. Bethany, do you have an answer for this one? If you could go back and erase your memory, try one beer for the first
Yeah,
time
I guess
ever
like
again.
anything that kind of like blew your mind. Ale Apothecary came to mind, and I was down there and Ben at his like original spot where it was like you had to know somebody that knew
Yeah,
somebody. To,
right.
like,
Sure.
go
That
to the
little tiny
spot.
place?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and you like gathered stuff from the banks of the river to make his beer, and
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And you're looking around for
filtered
the
it.
taps. You can't
Yeah.
find it.
Just
There's
wish
no
this
beer.
Aren't any?
Yeah.
Wish this beer in my glass, please.
I don't even remember that we didn't have. We probably did though. I think we opened some bottles or something while we were there. But it was like a magical, like whoa, mind is blown. Like beer can be like this, and yeah, it was cool.
Mine was, I thought about this a lot because there's like a ton of beers that did blow my mind. But there was one beer that I tried that I loved so much that changed like my opinion on like what American brewers could achieve versus like the European stuff that I had already tried. So like my context for like quality was very based on like European tradition and like techniques and things like that. And so in my head, no American brewers could do some of these styles as well as you could. But Flemish Kiss by Commons. When I first tried that beer, I was like, this is as perfect as any example of a Flemish red that I've ever had. And it was like a local brewery, like with a brewer who is like still, Sean Burke is still around. Yeah, 100%. If I could like go back and erase my memory, that would be like the beer because it was just, I don't know, it just totally changed how I thought about like American brewery like excellence, I guess.
Yeah. Great one.
Answers.
All right, well, it's break time, and we've only been through a couple of these. Do you have one, Doug?
Creek Lambic.
Oh shit!
Oh, nice.
Like by
Like the guard.
like by like Lindemans.
Yeah, Lindemann.
Lindemans, yes. Dude, Lindemans is a good answer too because
Also Finkel.
also Finkel, right?
Also.
That's Lindemans is such a fucking like if you're I'm not a big beer person. I bet you.
You
I
bet
you
you
like some
are.
Lindemans.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Lambic person.
Yeah. Also that.
Yeah.
You cannot like it.
Yeah.
That shit's amazing.
Yeah.
It is.
Again, like you go there and there are cool ships fucking there and they just open the windows.
Eric's just been fucking
Eric's
everywhere.
been everywhere, in case you didn't know.
Super hungover that day. I had to miss half the tour because I
all
was
Orval.
in the bathroom.
She was at Orval yesterday.
Oh, dude, like No joke. If you're super hungover because you drank 1,000 like Genevers in Ghent, the city of Ghent in there. Like I found this weird little gin bar and drank 1,000 of them. And they wake us up early, like we're going to Lindemann's. I'm like, that's cute. And I just green the whole way. And then like it's cold and everybody's wearing sweaters. And I'm like barely wearing like the thinnest t-shirt I can, just profusely sweating. I'm like I'm gonna die. And they go, well, surprise everybody, we're gonna drink this like not available anymore basil lambic. And I'm like, oh cool. Boom, took 2 shots and said, where's the bathroom?
Quickly,
Anyways,
please.
the old rally, and then I was right back.
Basil.
Nice.
Yep, right back in it.
I love it.
Thanks, Belgium.
I love it.
Crushed it.
The lambic rally.
Oh yeah, did. Yeah.
Thanks,
Again,
guys.
yeah, Lindemann's super cool. Like lambic's just in general fucking
Yeah.
cool. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think mine's the
how do you make
Duchess.
this? Yeah, oh,
Duchess.
Duchess? Yeah.
I think so.
Dude.
That was gonna be my answer for something else too.
Oh, sorry. It
It's
still
fine.
can be.
It still
That's
can
all
be.
right.
No, because then it feels like cheating.
We're
You
going to
did
take a
not
super
look
quick
at my
break.
paper. I know you didn't look at my paper. It's okay, Eric. You're too far away. You couldn't have seen.
Some barley wine.
We're going to take a super quick
go
break.
get some.
Pop some
We need some
self-care
barley wine.
and apparently some
More
Orval.
balls. Yeah.
And some self-care
Yes.
and some barley wine.
Hang out for just a
some
second. We'll be right
Green
back.
label.
And a Duchess.
some Duchess and some.
This is Eric Handberg with Channel 253.
I'm Doug Mackey.
And Doug Mackey asked to keep this short. So here it is. $4 a month, $40 a year, supports Channel 253. Go to channel253.com/membership.
More so, we'd like to thank our members, especially our long-time members.
Now it's too long.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out during the break. I know, geez,
Right?
I'm not even
The break
drinking.
was a
I know.
podcast.
That was.
Oh
my God, is this barley wine?
Yeah, we'll talk about it in a second. Oh,
Speak of the devil.
real quick, a shout out to Doug, our wonderful producer,
Thanks,
for making
Doug.
us sound wonderful every single week.
What up, Doug?
Yay.
And to Chris for putting us on video every single week. If you guys haven't, please go to YouTube and
what
find the
this
Great
is
Grain
all about?
podcast.
I have a
and
face for
Watch us.
podcast though. Like that's like video probably not so much.
that's fine. It's fine.
Can I bring in the stunt, Eric, for the video?
Done, Eric, yes, for video. he works out.
So it's gonna be the whole time, Doug. Second half.
The whole time. Extra shout out to Kendall over at Washington Beer Blog for putting out some of the best beer news.
Yeah,
if you like
for sure.
your beer info written down instead of audio or video, then you can go check out Washington Beer Blog. Honestly, it's been really nice to see the news of like new breweries opening or like new people buying into the industry. That is like beautiful to see on top of all the news of places
news.
closing.
Yeah.
Which
What's
we had
opening? Like
a
what?
couple of runs recently.
What's opening? What are the happy news?
He had like 2 separate beer,
There was a renaming one
yeah,
that was
renaming
recent
slash
over
like
in
new
Chula.
ownership, and then like new opening.
Like,
He talked about the Rubens World Cup party this weekend.
I forgot what it was called.
I feel like after
Fieldstone or something like that. What was
news
it?
of
Something.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name.
after news of Rogue and Pike back to back in the
What's your-
exact same week.
Orval? Oh, you need more? I don't know that we've got more.
Somehow by the stunt there.
Excellent.
Oh, fucking stunt! Eric stole my
do,
old
you
thing.
want, do you want mine? I'm not German.
Oh, there it is.
He was just decanting over there.
Stunt Eric.
Stunt Eric.
That was on purpose.
So Ron poured us all a barley wine. What is this, Ron?
Technically, it's Rubens the Crows, but it's technically a strong ale because it's a blend. But there's barley wine in it.
He's pretty barley.
Delicious.
Could've
Fucking
fooled me.
money.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
You got more
So-
questions? Oh, go.
Barley
course
wine
we
always
do.
happens on the second half of the episode.
It's true.
I don't even know what this is.
I know. So this is what I'm saying.
It's
You
the
got to
primer.
start
We're good.
listening.
Right.
So yeah.
It's
Well,
just
I'm
a,
gonna listen to one episode, and that's this one.
And that's okay.
Honestly, you're braver than us.
Perfect.
it's just to prime
Only-
the pump for the fuck up story.
Only
the
because
barley wine.
only because I want to hear like what's.
This is the best episode yet.
I only just want to hear how weird my voice sounds. And, like, I almost want to do an impression of myself today.
It's my nightmare.
Love it.
Me to get out the audio.
I love it.
Someone
I know,
impersonating you? That's your nightmare?
Yes.
So it's an homage to Sean Jackson, is what the barley wine is.
Yeah. Cheers to Sean.
Yeah. Cheers to
He's
Sean.
not gone.
Who's not gone?
He's not dead. He's just,
Just not here.
Yeah.
He's just 50.
Which
Yeah.
one?
I know.
Which one is this guy?
Sean Jackson.
Jesus
I know.
Christ.
He'll love that.
I know.
He'll love that.
He was the
Everybody loves
draft
that
tech
guy.
at the Parkway.
Oh, the guy with the mop at E9 back in the day?
Yeah.
I got it. I know what you're talking about.
All right. If aliens landed here tomorrow and asked you to bring them a beer, what beer do you bring them and why?
Assuming they can digest it.
Assuming they can fucking digest it.
I bring him lambic
Okay.
because it will kill him.
I was wondering if
Why?
someone
War
was
of the
gonna,
Wolves told me that.
someone was going to go
Yeah.
hostile.
So, sorry, kind aliens, bringing us all
We
types
don't
of
know if
cool
they're
like,
kind.
technology and shit.
Ron just gets defensive
Here
immediately.
you go,
Yeah.
E.T.
Here's battery
Best
acid.
friends, or you could fucking just die.
They're to stop global warming and he's killing
Right.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
God.
Okay. So if they're hostile, you bring them lamb.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if they're not hostile?
I don't know.
I didn't think about that.
Barley wine.
Barley wine.
Or Volga, it goes with all food, and we presume that they eat food.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's
I have an answer.
Okay.
Miller Lite. Because Miller Lite is fucking delicious, number one. Number two, or Coors Banquet, either one.
Nobody said this on the nobody has said this on the podcast
Yes, ever.
to date.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You are the first.
It is arguably going to be like more popular with like the world, you know what I mean? Than or actually, if you're really going to play that game, then
The
you bring in like
universe.
Heineken or Carlsberg or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
where it's
The
like,
most ubiquitous
yeah,
beer
the
like, on
most
the
like
planet.
popular beers ever.
So they never come back.
I'm partial to like Miller Lite when it comes to that shit. You know what I mean?
I do
Like,
think
no
Guinness
joke.
is the answer to this. I think that is the most widely
Yeah, and
considered
that,
in
yeah,
the
that
world.
could be one
Something
of
low
them.
ABV. We don't want anyone
Yeah,
getting all
totally,
messed up.
right?
Like we don't want them getting
Yeah,
messed
they
up.
don't
We
need,
don't
like, a
want to
rogue
get
guy
messed
in
up.
the laser
Let's
beams
keep our
fucking
wits
zapping
about
your-
us.
zapping Tacoma.
No.
That. Give 'em a lamb.
Dude, my answer was
Table
like
beer.
my answer was like Black Tuesday.
Oh wow.
I was like, because what if you don't know their
Wow.
intentions? At least if you got them drunk, then you might get close to figuring it out.
But what if they're like a mean drunk?
Oh,
then we'll find. Then we'll know.
They'll just get drunk and hit you.
I'd go the other way. I'd go like a table beer, like
Yeah.
a little 3%er. Here, have some liquid.
With green food coloring, like at St. Patrick's Day.
Here's what we've accomplished as a species.
We're assuming they've captured some sort of like video like of our society.
Yeah. No, I'd bring him a smoothie sour.
So
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
why?
There's no way.
Because it'll
Why?
explode and kill him.
There's
Too
no.
sweet, too sour.
There's no way aliens come to our planet with like superior technology and be like, we'd like to try your beer. Like,
I
yeah,
know.
fuck. They're gonna be jamming their beer like
Yeah.
up our you know what.
Butt bong in it.
I would like for the record to say that like Bethany said that.
Hey, you're
There's
welcome.
another
You're
first on the
welcome.
podcast right there.
Butt bong was not
The
something that
aliens
I
came here
said.
to boof barley wine. That's 100% what they did.
I already see the
Just
real.
right. Hold my
Put
legs. Let's
together.
do this.
Hold my legs.
Stunt Eric.
Hold my tentacles.
You're in.
All right, so this has been a complete misfire.
Sorry.
I'm glad I'm here because
I'm worried.
It's not that I'm contrarian. I just want to make sure that we're asking the right questions.
This might be
This is the right
this should be
question.
the first half of the episode question, maybe not the second half of the
I
episode.
know, seriously. Okay, writing notes down.
Maybe I don't know. It might not work either.
Holy shit. What is your favorite, doesn't have to be a fuck up, your favorite beer related memory? I know you've traveled to a bunch of like amazing beer centric places. Do you have a favorite memory related to beer?
Oh man.
Anybody can answer this one.
I
would say Sierra Nevada.
Like traveling to Sierra
Yeah,
Nevada?
because I went to the beer camp in 2016 and got a tour of the whole place, and I'll never forget it, and it's always deep in my heart.
Totally.
Yeah.
That's a good beer memory. I feel like I've talked about core memories a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like I catalog
They're-
them like that.
they're stewards of the environment. It's incredible how much money they're spending on keeping the environment clean.
Sure.
And
Yeah, they're very green.
all the great stuff. That's when the Olivia series was still alive. And
Oh man.
yeah, we're drinking torpedo out of the tanks that they were just inventing. So cool.
Arguably one of the cleanest breweries I've ever been
Oh
on
my
this
gosh,
side of the
yeah.
fucking Atlantic.
Yeah, it's Disneyland of breweries.
clean.
Yeah.
Totally.
Like super clean.
Yeah.
Sierra Nevada is just apex American craft beer. Period. End of story. Anybody else that wants to talk shit, I'll fight them.
Yeah,
Okay, good.
Not here.
Like, yeah,
Maybe the aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They're giving you
it's
problems. No, we don't need to go back there.
Fucking hell.
What's yours,
Go
Eric?
ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I have to come back to me because I don't know. I've got a lot of really good core beer memories.
Bethany?
I don't have one yet.
No?
I mean, I have one. We've talked about this before. I can't think of
When the guy fell off the roof?
what mine was. No, that's not a good one.
That's a beer nightmare.
Yeah, that is a beer nightmare. That's a separate question.
There's a lot. I gotta go through my bank.
Phaedra?
Tacoma Beer Week, Sean, he put together at least one time what he called Founding Fathers and Mothers event.
Yeah.
And it
yeah. I
was
was
there.
Charles and Roseanne,
Mike
Mari
Hale.
and Will, and Mike Hale with Jeff Fragino,
Yep.
owner of
Did you
the
say
Parkway. Just
Did you say Maritime? Because
yes,
George was there
was
too.
there
George was there.
because George is
Yeah, he was there too.
And they were all just sitting around the table, just talking and
Yeah.
drinking, and I was there and got to hang out, and it was pretty damn cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was
I mean, those are like
Yeah.
the actual founding.
Right.
like,
Yeah.
right, and so
founding
that
families.
was that was pretty special, just to be just to be able to just sit there and kind of, and I was doing the social media at the time, so I was kind of
sure.
documenting it as well, and yeah, so that's pretty.
That's pretty fucking rad.
Yeah.
Cheers to Roseanne.
That would,
Yeah, cheers to Roseanne for sure.
Yeah,
And
oh,
pour
yeah.
one out
Yeah.
for Pike Brewing's OG
I know.
Yeah, let's do
location.
all
Hell,
that.
dude.
Yeah, I went up there this weekend to basically say goodbye, and I told you, I got misty-eyed. 'cause
Dude,
of
that's
course.
very emotional,
I
man.
mean, where's that museum going?
Exactly.
Somebody
that
said
was
the Midwest.
It was
I
just
don't know
like,
if that's
hey,
real or
what?
not.
Just like,
I don't know
no
if it's real.
fucking way.
I don't know if it's real.
Nebraska?
Don't fucking don't look at me. Like I just
Yeah.
heard.
Where's Paul?
Somebody,
Yeah.
somebody that said that they're preserving it, but it's not staying. So, which is unfortunate because like that brewery was a fucking museum.
Right?
It
Yeah,
was.
it's literally
Right?
Yeah,
living
every
museum.
inch of it.
Yeah.
Well, and like I said, I was in Seattle when it opened, but I really wasn't a beer person at that time. We went because a friend of a friend knew the GM at the time of the place, and so we would just go and hang out there because of where it was. It was right there in the market, and it was a cool place to go or whatever. And then full circle, I get to meet the Finkles and go when I'm now appreciative of what all that they've done and everything like that. And then now it's going away, and I'm just walking around and looking at all this stuff, and I'm just like trying not to fall apart because
Right.
it's just sad.
Sure.
Yeah.
Core beer memory for me. It's not core beer, but like a really like instilled memory for me. Again, on some of these travel trips, whatever it is, we're at Ihanger, and we're
Jesus.
sorry. That's the only brewery I've ever been.
You guys hiring? Or?
It's the only brewery that's ever been like cleaner than Sierra Nevada. Like honestly, it's so fun.
It's the oldest
And
one.
we've been up for like 30 some odd hours at this point. And they're like, oh, we're going to take you to our hunting lodge and drink. And we're like, okay, cool. And they have like a stick bowling alley that's 200 years old that we're doing. So I'm like, and I'm like, again, drinking a lot. So of course I'm like, okay, do you guys have like a radio? I can plug my phone in to get some songs going. We got to get fired up. And they're like, okay, cool. So of course all I play is like fucking Scorpions, right? Because I'm a German. Of course. And so we're just crushing fucking Rocky Like a Hurricane, playing the stick bowling.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we're going to bring out like some another round of beers. Like, okay, cool. And they bring out Celebrator, and they had a fire pit outside where everybody was smoking cigars. But they put they put pokers into the fire pit, and then they had all these Celebrator in a glass. And then they hit all the beers with the white hot poker.
Yeah.
And it caramelizes the foam. So it tastes like you're drinking a fucking s'more, like without like all the bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, game changer!
Wait,
And,
hang on. Without
like I didn't need an actual
the
piece of
safety.
chocolate
Got
or
it.
a fucking
Without that
marshmallow
extra safety.
or I didn't have a German equivalent of a graham cracker, like a Biscoff or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? Like I didn't have one of those like handy, but I had this cool drink, and I've always wanted to make
I've
a
never been
promo.
so defensive in my
And
life.
What
the fuck did you say
I've
about
always wanted to make
s'mores?
this a cool.
I mean,
like,
bullshitty
promotion.
means not the food.
The actual
Yeah.
deal, yeah.
Without
so
the actual
like
food.
I just can't get past the logistics of doing it like at a bar
Sure.
with white hot pokers.
That's so cool.
Man, it was super fucking.
That's
super
awesome.
cool.
Matt, have you ever done that?
No.
I haven't either.
Oh, it's so good. Just do it this year.
Yeah.
No joke. Get like a solo stove, whatever. I don't give a shit. Fucking put some pokers in your oven. Who cares? And just do it. Like it's so good.
Do it.
Dang, dude. All right.
So good.
We're doing it.
Better
Let's do
than
it.
All right.
all the wood.
Yeah, it's really good. So that's Acorn Mary. Ron stole mine because beer camp is fucking legit.
Yeah. Stole yours.
It is legit.
Roseanne named Celebrator, right?
Yes,
She did.
Charles said he did, but it was Roseanne.
Isn't it funny how like we're coming back to like a couple of different things, like Sierra Nevada,
Yep.
a little bit of Deschutes and a lot of merch on Devin.
Yeah.
You know, thank you, Charles.
Yes,
And,
thank you.
He's just
What else?
responsible for all of our core memories.
Yeah.
over here.
and a lot of wine too. Like people don't talk about that. Like a lot of import stuff, man. Like that dude's fucking.
Wasn't he? Didn't he start in wine and then moved to beer?
Yeah, true. I'm actually reading a book right now about the history of distilling in Washington State, where he did the foreword for it. So, yeah,
Of course.
right? It's pretty cool.
Do you have a core? Oh, yeah. Who goes?
I was thinking about that women in beer event at Pike as
Yeah.
you were talking.
Super cool. Speaking of all this,
That was
It might
fun.
still be going. I've been out of the industry for a while, but I did that for quite a few years when I was brewing at the Ram. So really good memories there.
It's a great event.
And then I did a Pink Boots Society meeting one time where there was like a room full of it's probably only like 300 or 400 women at the time, 'cause this was back in 2000 and I don't know what. But yeah, it was at, I think it was at GABF, and it was very powerful. It was like a really cool experience. We weren't drinking beer at the time, I don't think, but it was a very cool, like
It's Pink
really,
Boots, like-
yeah, really
Yeah, dude.
powerful like experience. Yeah,
that's super cool.
I have lots. I have so many.
Yeah.
I know.
I know,
You've been
right?
doing this
It's
for a
like
long
whole
time.
podcast. Maybe
Yeah.
you do like one podcast per question, just let people geek out.
Yeah, right?
You know what I mean?
Just
Deep dive.
go on a tangent for each
Yeah.
of these.
Hold on, see if this comes through.
Yeah. Did you have one, Doug?
Mine lasted for about 2.5 weeks because I'm an Anglophile and I've always.
What does that mean, man? That sounds weird.
Where we
I
go.
like the Beatles. Beatles, Monty Python, Time Team, all this stuff. Anyway, I've always loved British stuff, and I've always loved British beer. Why are you laughing, brother?
Sorry.
So I finally went to England last
Yeah.
spring
It's
and
those
spent
all
2.5
apples
weeks
and
there.
pears, you know what I mean, with the
Yeah.
Bobby and the Lori. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That you shat on a turtle.
So yours was just when you went to
Keep going.
England.
And I like archaeology, and I was in Avebury, which is the largest stone circle in the world.
Right.
A prehistoric Neolithic stone circle. And it's so large that inside the stone circle is the town of Avebury, or part of the town of Avebury, including their
right.
pub. So probably I had a lot of great drinking experiences in England, but one of them was just having this pint of this perfect local cask conditioned beer that was the perfect temperature, not ice cold, perfect carbonation, not super fizzy, perfectly balanced thing. It was actually the sun came out. I'm surrounded in this stone circle,
fucking
and
hell,
I'm drinking
dude.
this perfect.
Here comes the sun.
It was lovely.
That's awesome, Doug.
It's so
That's
right.
great.
I might be the most jealous of yours, to be honest. Doug.
Wow. That
I'm
sounds
like,
dreamy.
I'm
It was
so
perfect. The
romantic
beer
for like
was
moments like that. Like, yeah.
And I actually got weepy because I'm like, God, my hair stand up on my arms.
Sure,
like,
sure.
I'm actually here. The Stones are here. I'm in an English pub outdoors. And this beer is the most perfect fucking thing I've ever had in
When
my
shit
life.
hits
Yeah.
like that,
Satisfaction.
perfect.
Dude,
Yeah.
yeah. Feels like the planets are aligning, like just for you in
Yeah.
that moment. Fuck yeah. That's a great one.
Yeah, it was good.
Absolutely, it's like a Polaroid you want to just hold on to in your
Yeah.
casket. Like, fuck you, this is me.
Hell yeah.
Got a picture.
What's yours,
somewhere.
Pat?
What an answer. Beer memory. I feel like I do talk about these pretty often. The first time, I think I got maybe the second draft pour of Heidelberg at the Parkway.
Oh, yeah.
maybe. I was there like right after they opened, so I don't know. Like, yeah.
And we did a podcast not long after that,
We
too.
did, yeah.
I mean, it was
Was
like...
Mike there in his overalls still?
Not quite.
like a whole. Yeah.
But that's like one of those where it's like, oh, I feel, this beer is very important to the history and like industry in Tacoma.
I'll just have it.
I'm having it in like, probably one of the places that served it first in Tacoma. Sitting in a room where people drank this beer 50, 80 years ago, maybe not quite 80, but like so long ago. That's like one of those things where it's like, there was something like very romantic about it.
Yeah, haunting in the best way possible, right?
Yeah. I ruined it by having my work laptop open and like was sending emails, but like otherwise it was lovely.
I'm pretty sure the Parkway got the first pay.
They did. They did.
Ron and I are old enough to have drank Heidelberg.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
But yeah, like the comparison I make is like that part now car.
You just roll your Flintstone car up to the park.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking
My feet are all chaffed. Eric, I have a question for you.
Okay.
You just danced like Michael Jackson in Vegas. What beer would you grab?
Probably Heineken Light, because that's what I drink in Vegas. No joke. I don't know why, but like Heineken Light is available everywhere in Vegas, and I like can drink a metric fuck ton of them. And I don't know why. Like I ask around. Like I don't know why Heineken Light is my Vegas beer.
I fucking will.
And who did you talk to about dancing like Michael?
Okay, here's my next question. Marine View Beverage shuts down and you want to start a goat farm. What beer are you drinking while you search the internet for goats?
Did you? Oh my god, I love this. Okay, so honestly, like
You just
probably,
read your mind.
I know, right?
No.
I like. Is this even real? Is this my Truman Show? You guys are fucking no joke. Like, so Goat Farm would lend itself to like food beers. So Duchess would probably be on that list. I think that would be Orval again. I think would be a good food pairing. Realistically, too, like a Belgian triple, I think would go well with goat
There
cheese.
you go.
So like a Westmalle or something like that. Like I think would be really
Carmelite.
good. Yeah, Carmelite would be great. But like on the search for a goat farm, you know what I mean? Like you need like.
Did you find one?
No, we didn't, because that was
Okay.
kind of the backup plan. We wanted like this like romanticized idea of like when like we were gonna be in between jobs. Like fuck it, let's just get a goat farm and we'll like alpacas and we'll fucking like.
Yeah.
Shear them and make blankets and shit. You know what I mean? Like, and all that stuff. We'll move to Vashon and be those people, whatever.
Be those people.
You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it, guys. I'm just taste testing fucking lavender soap. It's cool.
You have room for a strawberry patch. Should be okay.
Like, once in a while, but like, but like, you need an everyday drinker when you're on the search for something like that. So,
sure.
everyday drinker for me, no joke. Again, fight me if you think I'm wrong. Chucking up Pilsner. Like,
Who would fight you on that?
I don't know. There's probably some.
Yeah, free might. Okay, never mind. Free might.
Well, no, because again, like Josh, like learned how to brew there. You know what I mean? So like,
True.
I don't know if Grit or Grain wants to fight me, but like that's fine.
Maybe Grit.
Yeah, you're right.
You son of a bitch.
I say this like I'm gonna win a fight. Like get out of here. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna get beat the fuck up by a 4-year-old kid outside. I don't know.
I won't fight you, but I will submit Kolsch as
A viable alternative. Yeah.
No, chugging up pills.
I have another question for you.
Sure.
You just invented a board game. What beer do you grab to celebrate?
No joke, like celebratory, like I might have had a different answer earlier, but like incredibly fuck you dry Normandy ciders are very champagne-y to me. So like it's been kind of a fun like progression.
Like Melee's?
It's just
Like champagne.
just dry.
Champagne.
It's like a bucket of sawdust.
Liquor.
Yes.
No, it's a thing.
Like an old school Frenchy, like really not because I hate to say it, but like American palates talk dry, drink sweet. You know what I mean? And we all know that's true.
Damn, son.
It's true. Like again,
So true.
again, fight me if I'm wrong.
We all think we're
so
fucking
good.
Grain,
We
whatever.
all
so
think
good.
we're so fucking
That's
refined.
so good.
So they're like, yeah, I'll chase it with some Diet Coke. It's all good.
so true.
but like something that's legit dry.
Which
You know what I
most
mean?
people
Like,
have
I
no
think-
fucking idea
I think, yeah,
what
would
that
be good.
actually tastes
Right. Because again, like as I'm getting older, my palate is becoming less and less like sugary. And beer is sugary, right? Like you've got like again, it's got a malt backbone on at the heart of everything.
indulgence,
Yeah,
yes.
Ale-smooth.
Right. So
I have another question for you.
okay, go. Rapid fire. I
If
like
you
this.
broke Bladder Buster at the Rainiers,
Yeah.
what beer would make you feel better?
If I was the one that broke the bladder buster
Yeah.
at the Rainiers,
Yeah.
like I'm the one that ruined fucking cheap beers for everybody because I went to go pee first.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Which one would make me feel better?
Yes.
Fuck you, barley wine, because I would be like really
Cheers.
embarrassed that I was the one with the tiniest wee bladder that like ruined the no.
Your lima bean
I would
bladder
probably
ruined
start a
it for
fire to
everybody.
create a diversion and pee in the corner before I actually like
before you actually admit to having to go.
totally.
You would lie.
Oh yeah, cheat to win for sure.
Yeah, play to win.
Oh well, yeah. Some
Same
people like
thing.
cucumbers better pickled, Matt.
That's so true.
Speaking of dry, I'm loving the dryness of the Orval.
Which to me is like actually dry.
Right. You know,
It is,
so,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
Right?
Top dry drinks.
Dutch,
but-
the Dutch is
but-
pretty
have a little
sweet,
bit more of
actually,
this.
compared to the Orval.
This is great.
Dutchess is sweet.
But back to
Yeah.
like kind of what Ron was doing though. Like if we're like in an exercise for this question thing, I think that rapid fire approach is good. You know what I mean? For future
For
guests.
some of these.
For future guests.
For some of these.
Well, not your questions. Ron's questions.
Ron's questions specifically. He's
Well,
been
Ron's
doing
questions
this
are good.
30 years longer than me, just so you know.
Ron's good questions versus your questions. For sure.
It's like Ron's done this before
Right.
1,000 times.
Yeah. So
What's your favorite beer memory? No, that was yours. Sorry, face.
yeah.
I could have picked any of mine. I fucking read one of
It's all up
Phaedra's.
to you, Ron.
You're butt bonging in Vegas. What are you using?
That's Bethany's question.
I know. I'm just trying to nail
You're boofing barley wines at the Bellagio.
It is fuck up time.
Okay, I don't think we have a fuck up story.
No, we don't.
No, we
This
don't.
is where I like calling my lawyers and be like, I'm
I
taking
know,
the fifth
I
on the straight up
know.
question.
You don't
know
have
what I
the
mean?
stunt
So-
fuck up story.
No, I mean I can tell you like where like I've assumed wrong and shit like that, but it's not as entertaining as an actual fuck up story. But like, nonetheless, like one of the lessons that I've like learned like in this industry is to not assume. And so like as a sales guy, I was like, oh, like let's try to sell against this particular thing. And I was keeping track and like, oh, this competitor's thing is not selling very well. So I went to the owner and I'm like, hey, like this is not selling very well. Like this is your least selling beer. Like let's move up to something else that sells better. And they're like, no, I can't take it off. I can't do that. And I kept pushing like, no, like why wouldn't you want to try something different for your last place item? And they're like, well, no, I have like 3 guys that drink it. I'm like, oh, that's my point. You have 3 guys that drink it. And why wouldn't we want to make a change? He goes, stop. He goes, those 3 guys put $1,000 a week in pull tabs. You going to make up for that? And I said, nope, I am not. So thank you. So again, like I can't assume that like my small vision of what I do is the big picture of everybody's actual business and livelihood. You know what I mean? So it was a quick lesson from a really good friend and something that I instill with the folks that I work with now. So not necessarily a fuck up, just more of a hey, don't assume, you know. I'll tell you the real fuck up story later after all the cameras and microphones off.
After the crowd is like,
The stunt Eric is ready.
All right, Grit and Grainers. Email us at cheers@gritandgrainpodcast.com with your comments, opinions, and your own favorite generic beer questions. The timeless ones, the curious ones, like what beer pairs with the realization that your house lights are on dimmers and you've been living at 40% brightness for years? Which beer do you choose when your life soundtrack suddenly switches to kazoo? Send them all. We want your hypotheticals, your brainwaves, your beer-soaked what-ifs. We read and drink everything you send, and we try to respond as fast as we can, if not online, then on air, and possibly while debating which beer pairs best with the moment you step on a Lego and suddenly you see Will Arnett. You can subscribe to Grit and Grain on Amazon, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, and iHeartRadio, and please leave us a review. Also check us out on channel 253 Douglas and gritandgrainpodcast.com.
Ew.
Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for episode notes, beer news, and the ever-expanding constellation of yellow or purple or occasionally green Post-it notes plastered across your body like tiny neon commandments. Reminders that to breathe deeper, drink better, listen harder, reconnect with scandalous circuitry between mind and meat and soul. Little sticky squares reminding you to hydrate. Rotate your hops, call your mother, and stop pretending mind-body connection maintains itself, darling. Consider them tiny neon life coaches urging you to throttle down Tacoma's psychic highway on the sudsy Harley of your soul, wind slapping your karma until it wicked little grins start.
You lost me at meat and sticky
Yes.
notes.
Tacoma on the sudsy Harley of your soul.
Hang on.
Wind slapping your karma until it wicks little grins starts. I fucked up that. Scrolling across your face like it knows exactly where last night's pint exists. If this podcast is not what you expected, please alter. My printer is fucked up because
I'm trying to help.
Sure.
I'm doing what I can.
Okay,
So
thank you.
is mine, Ron. My
If this
printer's also
podcast is
really
not
fucked.
what you expected, please alter your expectations.
Yes, good idea.
Question: which beer do you trust while your closet yawns open like a glowing wormhole and John Cena's Peacemaker steps out in full chrome helmet glory, demanding justice, snacks, and hugs? Black Raven Trickster, of course.
What?
No such thing as a bad time to visit Tacoma.
No.
No such thing as too much barley wine. Tune in next Friday for more sweet laughter. Cheers.
If you don't like that outro, you can get fucked. That was amazing.
Who doesn't know about the Peacemaker?
Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us at Grit and Grain Podcast wherever you get your social media and catch new episodes every Friday. Cheers.
Get up.
Channel 253 is member supported. I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I hope you will show your support by going to channel253.com/membership and join. Thank you. Grit and Grain is part of the Channel 253 podcast network. Check out our other shows: Nerd Farmer, Move to Tacoma, Interchangeable White Ladies, What Say You, Citizen Tacoma, and Kitchen 253.
This is Channel 253.